What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. Y'all know what's the deal. It's NBA Talk with Jay, man. You see what I'm saying? Hold on. What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. NBA Talk with Jay, man. I'm just getting back to the house. That's why I'm a little late, man. Got all type of stuff going on, man. We got to deal with life, man. But this hey, we got to live it. You know what I'm saying? We got to try to stay positive no matter what's going on. And I'm here doing the show, man. No matter what's going on, man. So if you're here watching the show, I appreciate you for tuning in. It's Us Against the Bookies. Always trying to get some cash, man. Did do a night show last night as well. So if you guys checked it out, if you back here checking out the show again after checking out the night show, there's some real shit there, man. But yeah, we live from the basement, man. Once I get this thing set up, it's gonna be real nice, man. But yeah, no more rooftop, but we in the basement, man. Closed the way. I'm beneath the surface right now. You see what I'm saying? But I ain't here to waste your time, man. Let's get straight to business because it looks like people in the chat don't like this play. And I mean, I always say bet whatever you love. You don't have to ride with what I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know what I'm liking the info. But I love when people do that shit. We're going to the street to Orlando in this one. Raptors, the underdog, getting a point and a half on the road versus the Orlando Magic in this one, and it looks easy to take them, and it could be, man. I'll tell y'all straight up, bro. You take whatever you like, man, because I know I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take whatever I like, and I'm gonna sleep good at night, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, but I like the Raptors in this one, man. I got on the purple and red one time for the one time rocking with the Dinos in this one, man. I like this spot for the Raptors. I mean, they are coming off a 4-game road trip, 4-game homestand. The Magic coming off a 4-game road trip, though. You see what I'm saying? The Magic, they've been balling. They're coming off a game where they basically played a perfect game versus the Indiana Pacers. They were up by 40 quick in there. I'm talking about first half. They went out there and absolutely smacked them. But I do think that they've been getting a tad lucky, in my opinion, with the opponents they've been facing. If you look at the Raptors, this team is starting to get better and better. Am I the biggest Raptors fan? I mean, I'm not a fan of any of these teams. I'm the biggest Raptors fan today, put it that way. But I just feel like this is a spot where the Raptors can match up well. They don't have any injuries. They have all their guys. They've only played one tournament game, you know what I'm saying? So they have an opportunity to go 1-1 here. If they go 3-1, they could possibly do some or get that wild card spot. Now, obviously, the Magic, they're a young team. They want that 500,000 as well, man. But I just feel like this is a spot where the Magic might run out of a little luck in here, in my opinion here. So the matchups last season were 2-2. Raptors won both at the house. They lost both in Orlando, but I don't care. I don't care about last year. It's all about this year. The Magic are a lot better than they were last year, but I think this is a spot where they're probably going to miss their two starters in this particular game. I like the Raptors here. I like the matchup. These are two defensive teams as well. I couldn't talk you off if you did like the under here, but I don't care about the under. I'm taking the Raptors in this game, man. That's my best bet of the day. So I'm saying, what's up, Ronald, my brother, man? I wonder what Ronald like in today, man. But with everybody, put your picks in the chat, man. We all trying to cash together. I know maybe a majority of people are here for me, but like let's put the picks in the chat. If you might have a look on a total, on some props, on some sides, whatever, man, you could like the other side. I don't care, but just put your picks in the chat. That's the thing. That's the point of the chat, man. We all trying to cash here together. It's a community. But I'm rocking with the Raptors plus the 1.5. I ain't gonna lie, I might put some on the money line plus 105 as well. I mean, obviously, if I'm taking them plus 1.5, I think they win this game. I think the Raptors might start to put something together here, my guys. But like I said, they match up really well as well. They played the Celtics really tough in their first tournament game. Magic first game at the house off a 4-game road trip. They played four games in 6 nights all in a row. Then you come back to the house. You know what I'm saying? I just really feel like this could possibly be a letdown spot. Not possibly. This is a fucking letdown spot for the Magic, man. But could they overcome it? They very well could. Magic been playing some good ball. I got to keep it real. You see what I'm saying? But in this particular game, I don't think they'll look like the Magic that they've been looking like, in my opinion, man. So they had, and other than them playing back-to-back games, versus the Bulls in the same arena. Other than that, 7 of their last so it would have been 8 straight games in a different arena, but that's not a fact. It's 7 of the 8 since the fact that they did play back to back in Chicago. But this team has been traveling all over the place. You see what I'm saying? I just feel like this is a spot, man. I feel like this is a spot, man. So this is really like, it's not a ton of stats and shit like that I could give to you. I just kind of have a feel for this one that the Raptors are due for a road win in this one, my guys. So it's up to you guys. You can do whatever you want. I'm gonna go through the rest of the game. See what I'm saying? Ronald say he liking the under. He said he liking the under 216. It makes really good sense. It makes perfect sense as well. Both of these teams can lock up on defense, and they can possibly struggle in the half court offensively if the other team is playing really good defense. So that's a great point there. Champ, I can't say his name, but he said he liked Raptors in the first half. And you know what? Everybody, this is the thing about trends, and I know the Magic been coming out smacking every game in the first half. I don't think they get it done today. I don't think they do it in the first half today, to be perfect honest. And it's mainly because first game back at the house coming off their 4-game road trip. That's just what I feel. You see what I'm saying? But it's probably, you're gonna look at the stats, you're gonna see the trends and say, okay, Magic first half, we're gonna take this every single time. It's obviously it's not gonna hit 100% of the time. I think today Raptors come out and are the aggressors in this one, my guys. I like the Raptors to win this game, and I can't talk you off their Raptors first half as well, man. I might have to, you know what I'm saying? I might have to look into that a little deeper. But the way I'm looking at the game, they're going to come out here early. Magic, like, kind of way I'm looking at it, Magic should come out a little sleepy in this particular spot, man. So maybe Raptors come out there early and often in this one. Couldn't talk you off that first half. I'm on the full game, but the first half is definitely not a bad look as well, my guys. Let's go over here to the streets of Philadelphia in this one, man. Sixers land 7.5, even 8 at some spots. So whichever side you like. If you like the Cavs, you can get 8 with the Cavs. If you like the Sixers, make sure you land the 7.5. We always trying to be smart about this. You know what I'm saying? The Cavs have shown that they can ball with even without Donovan Mitchell. Now, Karis LeVert is questionable here. I'd say if you're looking towards Cavs, you at least need Karis LeVert in this one, but Sixers been balling at the house. It's really hard to bet against them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just really tough. I'm not sure what to do with this game, especially since there's no Donovan Mitchell. And I don't know if you guys have realized it, but these tournament games can get like a bit funky. I just feel like these tournament games in the whole day, it's just been kind of, I don't know, man. It just we don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That's all the more reason why I like the Raptors, because it seemed like the Magic's to be the play, and this funky shit be happening in these tournament games. But regards to that, I'd like to lean Cavs. I do think that they down low, they can at least neutralize Joel Embiid. It's up to Maxey. If Maxey goes for 30, 40 here, the Cavs probably get smacked up. So Darius Garland, and they're going to need LeVert in there. They're going to need to match the energy of Maxey over there. You see what I'm saying? But Embiid with Mobley and Jared Allen, personally, I do think that that's a good front court that can go up against him. It's not like he's going up against a couple of bums down low. Allen can bang with him down low. Mobley, maybe they could put Mobley on him on the perimeter. They have Jared Allen kind of defend the paint like they used to do, like running like the rover. You see what I'm saying? Sean Murphy say Sixers first half or nothing. Milton been balling, man. I must say. I always say, what are we going to get from the 76ers bench? What are we going to get from their bench, man? You can't be going out there scoring 13, 10 points and shit like that, 6 points coming off the bench when you're relying on the starting 5. Now, Tobias Harris has looked a lot better this year. I'm not a big fan of him whatsoever, but you know what it is? He's in a contract year. Like, his contract is up at the end of this year, so he like, all right, I got to finally ball this year. You know what I'm saying? The money is the motivation for him, man. But, yeah, my guys say Maxey over 30 points in assist, 30 and a half points assists. It's definitely not a good point. I mean, it's definitely not a bad look. Tobias is a bum. Yeah, not this year. I do think that he's been playing like a bum the last few years, but not this year. If you've been watching, he's actually, but like I say, keep in mind when guys are on contract year, man, you playing for the bag now. You see what I'm saying? You try, whether it's for Philly or for another team. Now he's like, all right, I got to take it up. I got to put some pep in my step now. You see what I'm saying? My guy says Mobley always destroys Sixers. It has been over 28.5 PRA almost every game without Mitchell. See what I'm saying? They dropping gems in the chat, man. Dropping gems in the chat. My guy said take everyone's points under. Okay. That would be nice if they came through. Maxi under 30. Ernest said he took Maxi points. What's up, Ernest? My guy. Tobias been doing his job this year. Now that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, I don't have a strong look on this game. I could see it going either way. Sixers been balling out at the house, but mainly it's been their starting five. You can't really trust their bench. I mean, maybe see if Batum's back in there, but like it's just I'm not trusting this Philly bench. I think they should make a few trades to get somebody. Or I mean, when Oubre comes back, it'll be a lot better as well. But right now, I slight lean to the Cavs, but it's not something I feel super strong to bet, to be perfectly honest with you. But I do know that the Cavs could possibly hang with these boys. That's what I feel like, man. Let's go over here to the streets of Hot Atlanta in this one, man. Pacers getting 3.5 on the road versus Atlanta Hawks in this one. We know, I mean, what I'd like to do, I'd like to take the Pacers here, to be honest with you. Now, the problem is, like, if the Hawks are coming off 2 straight wins, I'm telling you right now, I'd be all over the Pacers in this spot. The Hawks have actually lost 4 of their last 6, and they're only 1-5 against the spread over that stretch as well. And this is their 3rd straight home game as well. Neither team really plays defense. Personally, I would say that the Hawks have a little bit better defenders. Now, I've seen Miles Turner be a good defender. I've seen guys like Benedict Mathurin be a good defender. As good as Tyrese Halliburton is at offense, I just never really look at him like a lockdown defender. I just don't look at him that way. You see what I'm saying? The only really defenders they have guys coming off the bench like TJ McConnell, which he's not an offensive guy, he's a defensive guy. But the Pacers, they like to run and gun. They like to run you off the floor. I can't say, like they say with the Hawks. Now, Trey is not a defender. DeJounte Murray, he can play some defense. DeAndre Hunter, he's actually like a lockdown defender, in my opinion. Clint Capella, he shows signs of being a defensive guy, so which he's been really struggling this year. So I guess what I'm saying, both of these teams can run and gun. If I had to trust one team, now the Hawks don't play no defense. They have defenders, but they don't play defense. But if I had to trust one team that would play a little bit more defense, it would have to be the Hawks. But when you look at the Pacers coming off their horrible loss, I mean, Halliburton called the team out. Rick Carlisle he chewed the team out, and he should have. They came out and got smoked. They had no energy, but you know what? This is why I can only look at Pacers. They've looking like they really want to win the in-season tournament, which there's the type of team that should go to the finals as well. Young team, they want the money. They're running gun. That's what the NBA likes to see. But when you're coming off a game where you were down 40 points in the second quarter, it was probably a look ahead spot because they were coming off the tournament win versus Sixers. This was like a sandwich game in between this one. I'm watching the game from start to finish, and I say the Pacers just don't have anything tonight. That was versus the Magic. See what I'm saying? So I feel like the Magic, they had probably some false confidence, you know what I'm saying, after smacking the Pacers. Pacers just didn't come to play. I think the Magic have a letdown today. I actually think the Pacers probably get it done, but I do think it's probably a little better for them early because if they're coming out super pissed, they're going to come out early in the game pissed, like ready to go. It's the exact opposite of the last game where they came out flat as a pancake and had nothing. This one is probably the one where they come out, you know what, and it sounds crazy as hell, man. This high-ass total 252, and I can't take an under with the Pacers, but if they're coming out pissed off, that actually means they might be paying a little bit of attention to the defense. Now, they're always going to run and gun. That's why it's tough to look towards the under with the Pacers, but I actually think that they're going to come out and try to play some defense, man. So I'm probably not betting this game. I'm going to watch it, might make some live bets, but like if I was to bet it, and my top plays would be the Pacers in the first quarter to come out pissed, and actually the first quarter under, man. It sounds crazy as hell. First quarter under, you get it. The first quarter total is at 63. And I know these two teams, man, but I really do think that if we could at least get a little bit of defense in this game, in the second half, it could really get to running and gunning, man. But if the Pacers going to come out pissed, you can't just come out pissed on offense. You got to come and play some defense. You got to. The way that your coach chewed you out, you got to play some defense here, man. So this is the highest total I've ever fucking seen, guys. But I just had to say that. I couldn't talk y'all first half under. I can't bet a under with the Pacers, but just to feel, I do feel Pacers come out and at least try to play some defense. Even if they don't cover the first quarter, I think the first quarter under is a small lean. I'm not playing it. I'm telling you straight up, guys. It's just a lean. It's just how I'm looking at the game. Don't, you know what I'm saying? It's up to you guys if you want to play it. But I lean Pacers first quarter. I could in full game, I can only look towards the Pacers in a bounce back J spot. And if you want to win the tournament or get to the finals, you got to win this game as well. So maybe the Hawks, a little bit older team, not saying that they don't care about the tournament, but I personally I do think the Pacers come to play this game like it's a playoff game or something, man. That's what we've seen from them. See what I'm saying? If they win this game, if I'm not mistaken, they're gonna win their bracket of the tournament. I think they still got to play the wild card or some shit like that, but Pacers have shown that they really care about this. So that's something to know. Remember, this is the first year of the tournament. So we all trying to learn and adjust to what's going on. Notice the young teams that are not winning the championship, they want to win a tournament. I think that's the Pacers, man. But I'm going to lay off this game, be perfectly honest with you. A couple more games here. Let's go to Phoenix here. Suns laying 13. It was 13 and a half last night, guys. So it's 13 now. I don't think the Suns care too much about the tournament. Could they blow the Blazers by 30 points? They could. But when you see Brogdon upgraded from questionable and they might get their point guard back here, if you look at the matchups here, I mean, the Blazers, I mean, they don't have a bad roster. They just have these nights where they get smacked up. If you look at the DeAndre Ayton revenge type of angle, we know that he couldn't wait to get out of Phoenix. He said, I don't want to talk about Phoenix. Now, they probably going to be booing him, all type of shit. I actually think DeAndre Ayton comes to play today. I think 24 and a half for his PRA is a little too low, in my opinion. I think he's at least going to get 30. I think he's going for 20 points and 10 rebounds tonight, in my opinion. So I'm not sure what DeAndre Ayton double-double is, but I think he tells Chauncey Billups, put me in this game for 40 minutes, bro. I'm playing 40 minutes in this game long as I'm not in foul trouble. He actually has a nice little matchup versus Nurkic as well. If you look at guys like Jeremy Grant, Shaedon Sharpe, if Brogdon does play, they don't have too bad of a team. You look at the bench, Matisse Thybulle, Skylar Mays coming off the bench as well, Jabari Walker. They could hang within 13 here. So to be perfectly honest with you, the Blazers care a little bit more about the tournament, which would make sense. A younger, rebuilding team. The Suns are trying. They have their eyes focused on the championship this year, as you could tell by the injuries in and out. Beal out for like 3 weeks. I love the Suns this year. I think they're one of the top 3 teams in the West over there. Me personally, when they get all 3 of their guys back and healthy and get the chemistry. But right now in this particular stage, I can't lay 13 with the Suns. Actually, if I'm betting this game, I'm taking the Blazers plus the 13. I didn't bet it, but I think DeAndre Ayton over his 24 and a half PRA correlates with the Blazers having a good game here. But to be perfectly honest with you, it is like a heavy lean of mine. Blazers plus the 13 here. I just don't think the Suns care that much. I mean, they can win this game 6-7 points. They're perfectly fine with it. Now, they're a much better team. They could smack them by 30, but I wouldn't be laying these type of points with the Suns until they have their big 3 and they're like focused, you know what I'm saying, ready to smack everybody, man. But right now, I don't think that's the Suns. I think they're cool winning this game by 10 points. They'll sleep real nice at night with a 10-point win here, man. Blazers plus the 13, DeAndre Ayton over his PRA 24 and a half are the top looks in this game, in my opinion, my guys. What do y'all have to say in the chat about? Does anybody think that DeAndre Ayton comes to play like a really good game tonight? See what I'm saying? Remember, Suns lost 2 in a row at home to the Spurs. Now that's a fact. That's happened too. Both games are on national TV. Say he don't like Ayton, man. I think we see dominating tonight. That's what he says, man. He says Ayton stinks. You all right? You remember what I said about the who was that yesterday? No, that was the Wizards. They didn't cover, but they started to play for a little while. You can't fade a team that lost 4 in a row straight up in ATS. They bounced back. Phoenix didn't want him. He does stink. Suns first quarter -3.5. They like in maybe under 224. Ronald, did you got something? If Ronald, you still in here? First quarter system play on the Pacers? It is, bro. Yeah, it is. I'm not betting it. I'm being perfectly honest with you. But honestly, it doesn't really fit the system because like it is a bounce back spot, but the Hawks are coming off losses. Well, it doesn't fit the system, but I can't say, I mean, personally, Pacers first quarter possibly would fit the system, but I know that I'm not playing it there. I know that I'm not playing it. Raven Run said he like Blazers plus a 13.5. That's the only way I could bet, man. That's the only thing that I could take in there. And Ayton rebounds. What is that at, Ernest? What is that Ayton? Yeah. Ayton will cook. I think Ayton over 28.5, 24.5 PRA. I think that's golden. He might go for 25 points. You know what I'm saying? I think Ayton over 24.5. He's coming to play. So I'd be really surprised if he went out there and had a dud. I'd be really surprised. 9.5. I think Ayton goes for a double-double tonight. I think he goes for 20 points, 10 rebounds tonight. That's what I think happens. You can do what you want, man. My guy, Moneyline Cam, so he like Jazz plus 8. Let's get to it, man. Let's go over here to the streets of LA in this one. Lakers laying 8 at the house versus the Jazz. LeBron's questionable here. Now I was kind of just thinking the other day. I said, man, the Lakers, all they gotta do is win this game, and they'll be like in the little finals or whatever. Or I'm not sure if the top seed has to play the wild card or something like that. But the Lakers probably gonna be in Vegas, and it makes sense, right? We know the NBA, they love to ride LeBron. They love to get the ratings up with the Lakers. You see what I'm saying? No matter what team he's on, they're gonna show them favoritism. It happens, man. LeBron and AD game time decision. Yeah, I think there could be a little manipulation right there. Regardless, I think the Lakers win this game. I'll be honest, I'm not laying the 8, but I mean things could get ugly. I mean the Jazz aren't ain't built like that. See what I'm saying? Jazz not really built like that. They come in here and get smoked. THT used to play for the Lakers. He could have some up his sleeve. I like Colin Sexton, his defense and stuff coming off the bench. His starting five is just, I mean, they just don't scare me. Lauren Markkinen hadn't even really, he's still been balling, but he hadn't been really going crazy, going bonkers. Maybe the little military stint over the offseason kind of starting to get to him. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys know, but he went to participate in the military over the offseason, man, for his country, his home country. But I mean, the Lakers, if LeBron and AD play here, they could smoke the Jazz, man. I'm gonna say, I mean, I could see scenarios where they win by a few points, so I couldn't talk you guys off. If you do like Jazz plus 8, it would definitely be the contrarian pick. But I just know that the Lakers are winning this game because they're gonna win this bracket of the tournament. That's the only thing that I know. You see what I'm saying? That's the only thing that I damn near know for sure, man. So I don't know if you want to. I'm not messing with this game, but I would like to find some type of way to hop on the Lakers here. Like if they get down, I'm definitely going to live bet the Lakers. Like I really have confidence that they're going to win this game. Jazz are going to come to ball. They're going to try their best. I don't think they got nothing for the Lakers, especially on the road as well. Jazz are one of those home type of teams, man. They're a home team. You know what I'm saying? My guy says he like Laurie Markkinen over 0.5 blocks. Zachariah says D'Lo threes been free money. Davis blocks been crazy. Now that's a fact. Anthony Davis might get Defensive Player of the Year if he can play enough games and keep this up. He might, you know what I'm saying? He might do it, man. But yeah, I don't really have a strong read. The only read that I have on this game is that I really have a strong feel that the Lakers win this game. Now, if they're gonna cover the spread, it's a whole nother thing. That's why I'm not messing with it. But I just really think that the NBA wants them to not win the tournament, but at least win their bracket and make it to the finals. It's just good for their ratings. LeBron, and even if the Lakers won the first NBA tournament in season tournament as well, the whole thing, it's just I just feel like it's good for the NBA. Not good for me, but I'm just thinking what the NBA will want. I just tell you how I see it. You see what I'm saying? A guy like in Keontae George over points and assists. Laurie played 50 minutes. Yeah, I'm not messing with this game, man. I'm not wasting your time. Honestly, I'll be straight up with y'all, man. And we're gonna go do the recap here. I'll be honest with you. These tournament games, the tournament days, the whole day, I've been seeing funky shit, man. I've been seeing funky shit. I'll tell you straight up. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that make me feel even better about going with a funky game today, man. But I've been seeing funky things. I don't care if it's Tuesday. I don't care if it's Friday. Every tournament day, there's been funky things going on. There's been funky results as well, man. So just keep that in mind. Remember, this is the first season of the in-season tournament. We don't really have a ton of data and stuff like that. Some teams are treating it like it's just a regular season game. Other teams are treating it like a playoff game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna lie to you. The teams that I feel like that might be treating this like a playoff game are the Blazers, the Pacers, and the Raptors. But I can't say that the Magic won't treat like a playoff game. I think they will too. I just feel like this is a letdown spot for the Magic. So they're in that bracket as well, where they've been treating these games really serious. But two underdogs that I do think that they're treating like a playoff game, but they're not the better team. That's the Blazers and the Pacers. I'm off of it. I'm going to watch and see. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe if the first quarter, we're going to be able to tell who cares about the game more, but I would not lay 13 with the Suns tonight, in my opinion. They have their eyes set on the championship, on the actual getting the ring, not the in-season tournament. You see what I'm saying? But Blazers might take that game a little more serious. Pacers coming off a game where they got absolutely smoked by 40 points. They didn't lose the game by 12. That's what the final score says. Just trust me. I'm watching the whole game. They got smoked from start to finish in that one. The bench players came in and made it look a little better. That was basically a 40-point loss by the Pacers. Absolutely horrible. And they knew it too. I really got this feeling that the Pacers really come to play today. Hawks are probably the better overall team. And I don't like that the Hawks are off 2 straight losses and 2 home losses. But if it weren't for that, I'd be all over the Pacers today. But I still lean their way. But one play for me, I'm on the Raptors plus the 1.5, man. But you can get 2 out there as well. So +1.5, +2. And I mean, I think they win the game as well, man, on the money line as well, man. But like I say, I didn't this NCAA tournament games, man. It's funky shit, man. I don't love the card, but I come up with at least one play. Raptors for me, the Dinos, roar! We roaring with T-Rex tonight. You see what I'm saying? Give me the Raptors, +1.5, +2, money line, whatever the hell you want to take, man. I also say it wouldn't be surprised if it was an under type of game. Slight lean to the Pacers in the first quarter, slight lean to the Pacers in the full game, slight lean to that first quarter and first half under in the Pacers Hawks game. Sounds crazy as hell. Also, I ain't gonna lie, heavy lean to the Blazers +13, heavy lean to DeAndre Ayton PRA over. Personally, I might sprinkle like maybe like $50 on it or something, but I think DeAndre, I don't think there's any way that he didn't come out and get 20 and 10. And I think he has a real chip on his shoulder, and it's just one of those type of revenge type of angles with a player versus a team. And I think you're gonna see I think you're gonna see dominating tonight. That's just what I feel, man. I think the 24.5 PRA is way too low. And a slight lean to the Lakers as well. Really have a lot of confidence in them to win. Not really sure if they're going to win like by double digits. Got to see if AD and LeBron going to play, but I think they go 4-0 in their in-season tournament games, man. That's the show. I give you guys the info, man. Everybody in the chat posting their picks as well, man. See what I'm saying? That's a bet. Likes and Pacers +3.5. Renee liking the Raptors to win by 2. That would be perfectly fine with me. You see what I'm saying? My guy Marcus say he rocking with me with the Raps, and I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. If you don't like it, man, you don't have to take it, man. I mean, in all honesty, like if you don't like the game or you got a funny feel about it, or I don't know, you don't have to take it. I'm definitely not saying that it's a lock. I'm just telling you, of the 5 games I looked into them, that's what I came up with. But I can say the Blazers are honorable mention, but not even that. The second best pick, if I have, would be DeAndre Ayton over 24.5 PRA, to be perfectly honest with you, man. So if I was going one top prop, it would be that one. I might sprinkle a little 50 on it, nothing official. You know what I'm saying? I usually bet way more than on games, but $50 is just like a little fun bet. You know what I'm saying? It's like some little lunch money right there, man. But Raptors for me, that's the play of the day for me, my guys. If you best of luck for us if you want to tail it. If you don't like it, you don't have to play it. If you like the other side, go with your gut, my guys. I'm definitely not here to tell you guys something's an absolute lock. I'm telling you what I'm betting. If you're choosing to ride, best of luck to us. It's us against the bookies. Whatever you guys decide to bet, I hope you cash, man. It's all love, man. Love you guys. If you like the show, if you like the info, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. You could also join the channel as a member if you want to, and also share the word, man. Don't even join the channel as a member. Share the word about the show to all the people that you know that bet games and stuff, man. That will help me out. Let's go, man. Let's get this cash. Let's get on the streak one time for the one time. Basement J. Let's go, man. I need to win 10 in a row, my guys. Let's go, man. Let's go. We out. Let's go. Come on. Let's get this cash, baby. Let's roar like a fucking T-Rex, baby.